Hello and welcome back to HardReset's quick Godot. Today I'll show you how to customize UI with themes. Let's begin! So, as you can see, I have settings here which are currently pretty basic, and I only have few animations, but the look of the buttons is pretty much the same. Now, if you want to learn how to actually make sounds, for example, I can actually mute them, how to make sounds and how to make these effects, I have separate tutorials on that. But let's start with actually creating a theme. Now, as you can see, I already do have a general theme. And if we double click that, or if we go through between to the theme here, and we should be able to go into inspector. The only thing I have inside this is the default font and font for bold. There's literally nothing else here. I guess this could count as our theme. But if you want to create one, you can just right click onto any folder, go into resource and search for theme, and you can create one through here. Okay, but how can we actually begin editing this? If we go here, we can see that we have every single possible UI option available. Like quite literally, there is these are all that have the ability to be visible. So let's actually customize, and let's start with the button. In order to actually get into the ability to change things, we need to go into the type here and click plus icon, and you can search for anything we want to change. So in our case, it's the button. Let's just do the plain button. And as you can see here, we have a lot of different things. I guess we can try to take this here. And we have a lot of different things. We have ability to like change the look of the background, of the font size, of the icon, like things to align to larger style box, etc., etc., even the font color. But what we want to focus on is the background currently, because font is pretty self-explanatory. So I'm going to add a normal, and I'm going to add a hover onto our things. And I guess we can also go into hover, into just pressed. It's being pressed and hovered at the same time. Oh, it's empty. Okay, so let's just go into pressed. So now inside our theme, we have few things. We have hover, normal, and pressed. And you can see that currently they are empty. And I am going to use our texture here. You can create a new empty, you can create a flat, which will just create you a flat color. But I'm going to create a texture because I am using the Kenny UI pack. If you don't know, they are amazing. They create like really high quality things like UI packs, sounds, and everything. And it's free, which is a very good price if you ask me. And I think I will just go with some green. So as you can see, we have a lot of different things here. And one of them is our buttons that are squared. So let's go and create a new normal button. So I will go into StyleBoxTexture. And as you can see, our buttons have now disappeared. And I'm going to change to our game world, because in here we can see we already have a working button. Okay, so let's go back to our general theme. So let's try to drag and drop a texture. I'm going to go into texture depth, which looks like that. So let's go here. And as you can see, this button is getting stretched pretty badly since we want to go and enable the grid. And as you can see, this is where we want to have our corners, and this is when we want to have our sides of our buttons. The middle one, ideally, should only be the green, the plain green. So we can go into texture margins and we can set up exactly this. So for the left, I think this is about 6 pixels, which looks correct. From the top, we also go into 6 pixels, the right 6 pixels as well. And I will give more pixels to the bottom because we can see that this is like a little depth like. So I will go into 8 pixels. Okay, I will just in case go into 9. And as you can see now, we have this beautiful button, and most importantly, if we start changing this, we can see that we no longer have this ugly stretching. Everything works beautifully, and we have this nice thing, and you can also see this here. But our hover is still not done. So we want to go back into our general theme, and we can create a new hover. All this will also be a texture in my case. And I did use a button dev flat, and we have something called button dev border, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I will go into, actually, let's go into just flat. Let's see if how this will work. So let's go into flat. So this is our flat button. And as you can see, still it is pretty ugly. If we go into our theme here, you can see that we also need to set up the margins, so texture margins. And one more time, let's go into 6 pixels on the left, 6 pixels on the top, 6 on the right. And because we know we don't really have a depth illusion, I will just go into 6 at the bottom. And now we have something that looks like this, which does it look good? I don't think so. I will change it to from depth to depth glow, so we'll have a little glows effect. And I'm also going to bump up the bottom value, so the depth can actually be seen. And this is how it looks. Is it good looking? I guess so. We can bump up the top margin, I believe. Oh, we don't want to top out we don't want that. Yeah, let's see how this looks in game. So let's enable this, and this is how it looks. It looks pretty funny, but I think it works. Now, as you can see, we have still a problem that if we click that, we have our normal. So last thing we want to do is to set our pressed. So let's go into here, style texture, and we know the deal by now. I will go into square. Let's go gradient, for example. Oh, wait, not here. Let's actually do this. So square gradient into texture, texture margins, and everything will set to into our 6 here. And now, if we play the game, we can see that we have a button working fine. Okay, so we still do not have these working, so let's make them work. And we can do that very easily by just going into the button. So in our case, it's this one, a massive button. We want to scroll down into the theme. And now all you want to do is either drag and drop it or just go into quick load. And it will show you all of your themes. For me, it's the general theme. So we'll just go into apply it. And as you can see, our massive button is already in the game. Let's go to settings. And as you can see, this is working correctly, and we can click that. I'm really content with how the click works, but well, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And of course, we can do the very same for volume, resolution, and like this option menu. So let's quickly do the progress bar, perhaps. And the process is very, very easy. We want to go into our theme. We want to click plus icon, and let's search for the progress bar. Add type, and as you can see, we have a few options. We have, for example, the font color and the outline, the font, and we want to have the background and the fill, which is probably the most important one. Oh, actually, this is called a volume slider, not a progress bar. I'm sorry. Let's remove this. Let's go from slider, H slider. And now we have grabber area, and slider itself. And here we have some textures for our grabbers. And as you can see, we don't really have any font. So let's do this as well. We can search for it in our pack. So as you can see, we already have the slide horizontal color section, which looks like this. And also have gray for some reason, or just check round color and all of that. So we can just choose whatever we want to. So I will go into, where was it? Slide horizontal color. Yes. So we can just drag and, before we do that, we need to add our grabber and grabber highlight, for example. And now one more time, I want to go into our theme, and you can just go inside and you have ability to change these things for our grabbers as well. So you can go into empty. We have a new texture, so I'm just going to drag and dropping my correct texture, which is like this. And I think it is working. No, yes. Actually, I have no idea. Oh, it is not, because I failed to properly put it inside. Okay, now it is working here. And we also want to have a highlight. So we can search for maybe a highlighted version, or we can just go and take the gray side, and it will become gray whenever we go and change that. And I believe that tick is the little tick amount that you can have in the background. You can also have just the color for the slider. So you can also take this. So inside sliders we have here, and I believe that we don't really need to have... Oh, actually we do have slide horizontal color. Okay, so we can actually take this. But alternatively we can just go into StyleBoxFlat. This is also correct to do it. And we can create a new color of this, for example. Or you can input, for example, the texture or basically other things. Anyway, I know this video is pretty long and it was supposed to be a quick Godot. I'm sorry for that, but I hope that now you kind of understand the whole deal with our with the themes. All you want to do is just create everything inside the theme, and then you will be able to just drag and drop everything. You can customize everything. I would advise you to create or find some sort of UI pack, because it really allows us to do amazing things. Like, trust me, this thing is such a lifesaver. I just realized I should have used the rectangle buttons, but whatever. So that is all for the tutorial. I'm sure you can take it from here. You can leave a comment if you enjoyed it. You can like the video if you find it really enjoyable. And as always, good luck on your game dev journey.